I've came to a understanding of why things haven't been working exactly the way I've been wanting it to work. Aside actually doing the physical work and hustle that is required to achieve your goals and dreams, outside of that, there has been a imbalance. Something cannot work if just one part of that or operation is the only thing working. Things are a team. Your body and your mind requires a team effort. So it just can't be you doing all the physical work and doing all of the logistic work. It takes more than that for something to actually happen and for something to actually work. Yes, there has been time where people have been successful in that manner, but I think also that they were a bit delusional and they believed in themselves to that degree. But then again, you could also equate that to spiritual power, spiritual things working in their favor. But yes, in my personal, I've come to a revelation that yes, I have many goals, and this may resonate with you. I have many goals, I have many dreams I want to accomplish and things that I want to do for my family, for myself, and for my loved ones. And I'm obviously in the process of that, and I'm way further ahead than I was when I started with just the idea. And I haven't given up on myself. But it feels like that sometimes. But yeah, I've come to the understanding that this isn't gonna work if I continue to neglect myself. And when I mean neglect myself, I mean neglect myself physically, whether it be being out of shape and not exercising or not doing physical conditioning towards my body, or the more important one, my mind and my spiritual wellness. I can say that I don't want to say neglect, because neglect is such a strong word and it carries a lot of power. I would say I have turned a blind eye to my inner worlds, to the things that actually push me and morph you, your spiritual self, the person that is in all actuality you. I have turned a blind eye to that guy, to that person. Once upon a time, it used to be prevalent and it used to be illuminating, that being, that I. But things happen, life happens, and stress is a factor. Many things happen in life, and it may direct you away from yourself. And obviously that's okay, because you have to learn to understand and be forgiving of yourself. Forgive yourself, because things happen, life happens. You're not gonna be automatically put at the lowest bar of the karmic scale. You're not gonna automatically enter samsara all over again because you've neglected yourself because of a worldly manner or a worldly thing. You have to believe in yourself and not neglect yourself, because it's happened and it always is gonna happen. Things come up and things distract you, and in my case, that's what's happened. I've put away my spiritual pursuits. I turned a blind eye to them because I was so focused on, I was so focused and stressed out over worldly things, and I still am at times. I'm not perfect, and I can say that with full confidence, that I am still a victim to myself, a victim to this world. And it doesn't make me any better than anybody. It does not. So I'm just gonna keep sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, I'm just gonna I realized in order for me to achieve everything I want to achieve, I have to turn my eyes back into my inner world. I have to do practices like meditation. I have to do mindfulness. I have to just be a better person, exercise, do things that actually motivate my spirit and align the world or the universe with me. I have to align myself back into that frequency, into that being, so that I can desire, so everything that I can desire comes back to me, gravitates to me, rather than me just desiring and becoming a victim to that desire. Because a lot of people don't realize this, but we can also be slaves to our dreams and to our very own desires, just by wanting it so bad that it collapses the world around us. We want it so bad that all we can do is think about it, dream about it, and not do any action or anything to get us closer to that stature of being, or to that level of achievement. We push away everything, and it imprisons us within our very own self. And that's, I feel like, in a nutshell, kind of what's happened to me. But I've also got older, and life has hit me harder, and things have happened, and I'm growing into an adult. So understand, I'm 23, and I have a lot of life ahead of me, and I'm gonna continue to pursue my goals, pursue my dreams, and you should all too as well. No matter how old you are, life has no limits. So dream as much as you want to dream, and pursue as much as you want to pursue. Take the goal, take the dream, and manifest it into reality. We cannot be a person who just thinks and just thinks. We have to think and take action. We have to think and conquer. Understand? So yeah, I know what I want out of life, and I'm getting there. I'm eventually going to get there. So I'm not really worried about that. I just wanted to share what's been troubling me. And as everything happens, we will all conquer all types of distractions or setbacks. You just have to believe in yourself and stay focused. That's all it is you stay focused. You train the mind, and then everything can be possible. Limitless even. One shred of doubt, one shred of oh, I shouldn't be doing this, or what if this doesn't work? What if this, no. All that is negative energy, and all of that is just gonna pull you back into the cycle that you want to escape from, but you don't want to because you don't allow yourself to. So it's time that we take control back of our minds and take back control of our lives. So now, I guess this is day one of that for me. I just gotta keep going. Yeah, thank you for listening, and I'll see y'all later.